Hey everyone, it's Bitcoin Brian here with Bitcoin Fam, and today I'm doing a video on Centrifuge. CFG is the token. So if you could, please hit the like button, the bell notification, subscribe, leave a comment. All of that'll really help us out. Before I get going, I have to put out the disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. It's my views and opinions only. So here we go, right into the centrifuge, real world value. It says it right there. What is centrifuge doing? I'll go over it again briefly. It's connecting all the real world assets out there to the blockchain and to cryptocurrency. It's taking all this centralized real world assets and it's bringing it to the decentralized world of cryptocurrency. So you and I and everybody else, it'll make it easier for everybody to get involved, taking out the middleman, which is going to save everybody a lot of money. So Centrifuge is going to be going a long ways. You can see they're already an active program, active company. They got products. They have over $250 million in locked value. You can see what they have here. They have these maker pools. They already have stuff open for investments. So you can invest your money and lend your money out and get the interest off of that, or you can borrow from here. And the rates are going to be cheaper than what you can in the traditional markets. So, and then everybody wins because you're taking out the middleman. So on the site, you can see what they're doing. So Centrifuge, they're launching a campaign to fix the bridge between TradeFi and DeFi. So they're going through this whole campaign to educate people the benefits of both TradeFi and DeFi and how they're going to go ahead and probably combine the best of both worlds. But they want to educate everyone. So they're doing this campaign. And you can see here, they're launching the Fixing Finance campaign is what they're calling it. So they're doing a lot of things. They're trying to educate the public on what's going on with the financial sector. We're going through an evolution here. Financially, the financial sector is going to be on the blockchain. Everything's going to change over the next 10 years. You wait and see. So here's a company, they're trying to educate us on how things are going to work, at least in the lending and investment side, borrowing and lending and all of that stuff. So I saw this right here, Fixing Finance, a tale of suits or hoodies. So I clicked on it. And what happens is you take a quiz and they're going to tell you if you're a suit or a hoodie. So I ended up taking the quiz. And at the end of the quiz, you get to mint your own NFT. I've never done it yet. So I just did the test before I started this video today. So here we go. The test I completed, and me, well, I was a hoodie. I wasn't sure what I was going to be, whether a suit or a hoodie. I am kind of older, old school, whatnot. But here they say, right here after I took the quiz, I'm a hoodie, innovative, vibrant, and trailblazing. Oh boy, we'll see about those. But anyway, here's my NFT. So I got to go through the instructions and go ahead and mint my Cash Cat hoodie NFT by the 17th. So I have a couple days. So I'll probably do it later tonight or tomorrow. Well, that's pretty cool. So this is going to be my first NFT. I haven't done anything with NFTs. So I'm pretty excited about this. So, and of course, Centrifuge, I love Centrifuge. It's probably my favorite token out there. So I have a nice size bag of it for long-term holding, but I'm going to probably start trading this too, because it's, as we all know, it's really moved over the last 30 days. Here, we'll go look at that right now. Right here on CoinGecko, you can see right now the price is at 51 cents. So, which is not too bad, since you can see here, I have the 30-day chart up here on CoinGecko. And back, we'll just go, what's that? We'll go here. We'll go back a month, right? Here we are. Back a month. The price was 31 cents. But if we go to the low point here, it got down to 29 cents, like October 22nd. So roughly 3.5 weeks later, here we are, at 51 cents. But you can see where it peaked. We hit almost 60 cents. It pretty much doubled in a matter of, 3 weeks. It pretty much just about doubled. So this thing moved very quickly, which was nice. So my value went up pretty good myself. And you can see, we're not even near the all-time high. The all-time high is $15.98. That's crazy. Look at that. We're at 51 cents right now. So we do 15, 98, divide that by 51 cents. That's a 31x, folks. That's crazy. So just say every $1,000 times 31x you put in, that's 31,000. Or even if you just did $100, that's crazy. That's 3,100. That's crazy money there. Excuse me. And that could probably happen in the next 18 months or sooner. And it could possibly go higher, because I'm telling you, this bull run is all about institutional investing. Big banks, big corporate companies, things are going to go crazy. And what's this centrifuge doing? Connecting all these real world assets, real estate, lending, borrowing, all these other assets, any asset really, it's connecting it to the blockchain. So definitely, I think institutional companies and are going to really be getting partnering here with Centrifuge, because everything is going to the blockchain. So anyway, we'll go right into the charts now, and you can see with the chart, here we are, right here. It was, roughly, let me get this out, roughly on the 22nd of October, 29 cents. And you can see, right here, my moving averages. This is the blues, the 20, the purples, the 50, and then the yellows, the 200-day moving averages. So you can see it hit the 50-day moving average, and that went ahead and acted as support, which was good. And then it bounced off of the 50-day moving average on the 22nd. And then you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row, we had green candle wicks. And those 5 days, it went from 29 cents to, 38 cents. 37, 38 cents. So that was a really nice move. That was probably roughly, a 30% move, or almost 25 to 30% move. And then we had one little red day, but it didn't drop that much. So then here we go, another 3 days of green moving. And, this one day right here, it moved. Yeah, it moved, 18. If we go up to the wick, and I'm not even down at the bottom of it, in one day, it spiked 28 to 30%. It did just open and close that one day, probably almost 20%. That's just in one day. That's crazy. And you can see it just kept going up. Oh, then it went down a little bit, but it came down to the 20-day moving average, and that acted as support. It bounced right back up, and it kept going. And you can see here, we peaked at 60 cents 3 days ago. And then we've had 3 down days. You can see yesterday, or a couple days, yesterday, this right here, it wicked down to the 20-day moving average, using it as support. And it bounced right back up. But now we had another down day. But it didn't get down to the 20-day moving average. So what I think is possible that could happen, and, I read an article about it as well, is this probably is going to go down a couple more days, probably touch the 20-day moving average again, and bounce off of it. Now, if it doesn't bounce off of this moving average and it breaks its support, it'll probably go down to the 40-cent range and hit the 50-day moving average. And hopefully that'll hold as support. but things are moving up more than down. So we're going to talk about the upward progression and not the downward. It will go down a little bit, but it's going to go up much more. So you can see here, I got to go ahead and zoom this out so you can see a little better what I'm talking about with the supports. Right? So here we are. You know, it bounces off of this. Now, once it bounces off of that, you can see it's kind of like it's this 40 cent was a line in the sand, or the 45 cent, somewhere in there. So you can see it bounces back up. Now, if it breaks this, there's really not much holding it back there. It'll bounce back up. And if it does, it's probably it's going to definitely go back up to 60, 61 cents. But if it blows through that, we're going to go ahead and be testing the 70-cent mark. Now, if it goes through the 70-cent mark, you know, we could definitely see $1, over $1, $1.10, and probably will go higher. We'll probably see, you can see, if I zoom out a little bit, you'll see right here in the chart, after this, you know, between 70 and 80 cents, it breaks through that. There's really not much stopping it. A little resistance, but not much. And the way the market's going, the way this is performing, it could blow right through these minor resistance points here. And we could see $1.80 to $2 before we know it. This could go quick. So what I'm waiting for, and then before I go ahead and, because I'm going to probably trade this one. And that's just me, besides what I'm holding for long term. I got a bag that I'm holding until, who knows, we'll see where it goes, but probably, you know, where I think the peak will be, you know, guessing. But anyway, you can see what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait and see what happens for the next day or two, probably the next day, see what the next wick is. If the next candle wick is green, I'm going to probably get on, you know, definitely if it gets, you know, above 55 cents, I'm getting on. I'm going to go ahead and get in. But I don't want to just buy right now. I want to see this turn around a little bit. If it turns around, then I'm going to go ahead and get on. And then I'll probably, you know, go to 70 cents. I'll probably wait till at least a double, and then I'll take, you know, my money out. But at $2, I'd probably sell the whole position, because this is going to be trading. So, and this, I would say, could happen over the next, you know, couple months. We'll see. So that's my opinion on that, on the centrifuge, on buying it and getting in. We'll see what else we have going on here. You know, here we go. You know, coins to watch in 2023. And they had talked about this 40 cent resistance. You know, but the big thing is it's also broken its 500-day resistance, which is very important. So I think this coin is going to be moving very strong. But right now, you know, it definitely needs to take a break. You know, we've gone up, you know, 100% in 30 days. So it has to catch its breath. So that's what we're seeing right now. It's, you know, it's going ahead and catching its breath. Here we go, you know. It's inhaling now, going to catching its breath. It's going to blow out and it's going to shoot right back up. So, but this could catch its breath. Who knows? It could be a week or two that it's going to go sideways here, and then shoot back up. So it could be bouncing off this, you know, 20-day moving average. If this thing goes down to 40 cents, I'm buying. And then if that breaks, you know, I think then the crypto markets, something, you know, catastrophic happened that's making it go down that much very quickly, because the whole market would be moving down like a COVID event where it spiked down, but of course it recovered very quickly. And then if that happened, then the next, you know, support would be the 200-day moving average, which is around 30 cents. So anyway, we'll have to wait and see what happens on this. And I really like this coin, and this coin's going to go, it's going to go to the moon and back. I'm telling you right now, its market cap 203 ranking, you know, with $185 million market cap. You know, that 100X's, That's an $18 billion market cap. Could this support an $18 billion market cap? Most definitely. With all the real world assets out there, that's got to be several $trillion worth of value. So this being 18 billion, hands down, that can happen. No problem at all. So if that was an $18 billion market cap, we'll see what price that would. Wow, that would put it at $50. Do we think this could go to $50? So we're going to take 18 billion and we'll divide that by the 360,263,043, and we get just $50. I think this could be a $50 coin. What do you guys think? Leave comments. Let us know. Anyway, that's my video on Centrifuge. I hope you liked it. And again, make sure you do your own research before you get involved in any cryptocurrencies. And if you could, please hit the bell notification, like, subscribe, leave a comment. All of that will really help us out. Thanks, everybody, and have a good night.